Deep within the shadowed heart of the Amazon, beneath an emerald canopy so thick that sunlight barely pierces the gloom, lurks a legend that still terrifies locals today. For generations, indigenous tribes have warned of the Mapinguari, a towering beast with matted fur, massive claws, and a smell so foul it paralyzes those who encounter it. Yet what if this legend isn't merely a frightening bedtime tale, but a misunderstood truth waiting to be revealed by science? In recent decades, over 100 credible eyewitness reports have emerged, recounting bone-chilling encounters and leaving scientists baffled and intrigued. Could this cryptid be a living relic, an ice age survivor like the giant ground sloth, or is the Mapinguari a product of the human imagination, a cultural memory shaped by fear and respect for nature? Journey with us into the deep Amazon as we untangle folklore from fact, legend from reality, and confront the question, what truly roams in the jungle's shadowed depths? Imagine yourself deep in the Amazon, surrounded by darkness thicker than you've ever known, your senses heightened by the unfamiliar cries echoing through the trees. Suddenly, a roar erupts, chilling you to the bone, louder and more terrifying than any creature you know could produce. Many villagers recount such harrowing nights, their lives marked forever by encounters they struggle to explain rationally. These eyewitnesses describe a massive, shadowy being, a monstrous guardian, or perhaps a hidden biological marvel. Consider Juan Bautista Azevedo, who vividly recalls confronting a towering humanoid creature, covered in dense, matted hair, and emanating an unbearable stench that rendered him motionless. Or Mario Pereira de Souza, whose bullet seemed useless against the creature's tough hide as it emerged from the shadows. Their accounts are neither isolated nor easily dismissed. Dozens of similar stories across the Amazon suggest an enigma demanding our attention. Could all these testimonies be mere fabrications? Or is there more hidden within these accounts? Such reports gain credibility due to their sheer quantity and striking consistency, describing not just the creature's imposing size, but also unique details like backward-facing feet and glowing eyes. Skeptics may label these tales as exaggerations born from fear or misidentification in the dense Amazonian darkness. Yet can we truly ignore the uniformity of these reports spanning isolated communities separated by vast distances? What unknown truths might they point toward? In the end, eyewitness encounters offer a haunting testament, provoking us to reconsider what may still dwell unseen in our world's wildest places. The Mapinguari embodies our profound fear and fascination with the unknown, challenging us to delve deeper. Let us journey further into legend, to trace its roots and unravel its ancient beginnings. Are we ready to uncover truths possibly stranger than fiction? Across countless generations, Amazonian tribes passed down a compelling story about the origin of the Mapinguari, a shaman punished for tampering with forbidden knowledge. In his quest for immortality, the shaman defied natural law, inciting wrathful spirits who transformed him into a grotesque guardian of the forest. This tale is not merely folklore, it serves as a moral compass, illustrating the delicate balance humans must maintain with nature. Could this legend be humanity's collective memory of an ancient ecological warning? For indigenous people, the Mapinguari symbolizes nature's fury, a relentless protector punishing overhunting, deforestation, or any disrespect to the fragile environment. Tribes warn that disrespecting the forest will summon this fearsome guardian, capable of instilling debilitating fear through its overpowering stench and paralyzing roar. This guardian legend embodies the deeply ingrained respect and fear indigenous peoples have for their environment. Does the legend persist precisely because it underscores a fundamental truth about our relationship with nature? Fascinatingly, this ancient myth aligns curiously with archaeological records of prehistoric beasts that once roamed these very jungles. Giant ground sloths, creatures astonishingly similar to Mapinguari descriptions, dominated South America thousands of years ago. Tribes isolated from modern scientific findings remarkably identified museum-displayed prehistoric skeletons as the Mapinguari, recognizing them instantly from oral tradition alone. Could such folklore actually preserve ancestral encounters with creatures long thought extinct? The Mapinguari legend, deeply woven into tribal lore, compels us to ponder the wisdom concealed within these timeless stories. It encourages reflection on our interconnectedness with the natural world and warns of consequences for its misuse. Perhaps these ancient stories are not mere myths, but encoded messages urging humanity to honor and preserve the wild. How much truth might these tales still hold? Driven by compelling local accounts, expeditions led by reputable scientists like biologist David Oren have ventured into remote Amazon territories seeking tangible proof of the Mapinguari. Their goal: uncover hard evidence, tracks, dung, hair samples that might prove the creature's existence or finally lay the legend to rest. These challenging treks ventured deep into unexplored terrain, testing human endurance and determination. But did these expeditions find the definitive answers they sought? Researchers indeed found curious physical remnants, including coarse reddish hair and large droppings. But conclusive DNA testing yielded no match to unknown species. Footprint casts revealed intriguing shapes, round tracks with unusual claw marks. But skeptics argued these were mere misinterpretations of known animals like giant anteaters. Nevertheless, each finding added another compelling puzzle piece, deepening the mystery rather than solving it. Could these remnants still represent an undiscovered creature? Despite exhaustive searches, the expeditions fell short of irrefutable evidence, leaving scientists with more questions than answers. While no definitive proof of a new species surfaced, the expeditions undeniably highlighted the vast biological mysteries remaining in remote ecosystems. They also reinforced the difficulty of conclusively disproving the existence of elusive creatures in vast, challenging environments. What if our methods have not yet evolved enough to uncover such a reclusive beast? The pursuit of the Mapinguari, though inconclusive, underscores humanity's persistent quest to understand our world's deepest enigmas. Each unanswered question fuels greater intrigue, urging continued exploration and inquiry. Perhaps the greatest value of these expeditions lies not in definitive conclusions, but in their ability to inspire deeper appreciation for Earth's boundless mysteries. What else might remain hidden, awaiting discovery? Science approaches mystery with cautious curiosity, separating folklore from plausible reality. Some researchers propose that the Mapinguari is nothing more than a misidentified animal, perhaps a giant anteater standing on its hind legs, or a rare spectacled bear wandering far from its usual range. Others believe that descriptions bear a striking resemblance to an extinct giant ground sloth, whose fossil record suggests it once thrived in these very jungles. If that were true, could a small remnant population have survived undetected in the Amazon's uncharted depths? The giant sloth theory is compelling. Megatherium was a massive, thick-furred creature, capable of standing on two legs and wielding enormous claws. Some researchers speculate that indigenous oral traditions may have preserved distant memories of these prehistoric giants passed down across millennia. The Mapinguari's rumored impenetrable hide could even be a distorted recollection of the sloth's bony dermal plates, which once acted as natural armor. If a lost lineage of these creatures still roams, it would be one of the most astonishing zoological discoveries of the modern age. Despite decades of reports, no verifiable DNA, bones, or carcasses have ever been found, at least none confirmed to be from an undiscovered species. The hair and droppings collected from expedition sites have always been traced back to known animals, casting doubt on the idea of a surviving megafauna. Still, cryptozoologists argue that vast portions of the Amazon remain unexplored, hiding secrets even modern technology cannot yet uncover. Could it be that the Mapinguari is neither wholly myth nor wholly real, but something in between, a fusion of history, memory, and the natural world's lingering mysteries? Every culture has its legends, beasts of shadow, spirits of the wild, creatures that remind us of nature's untamed power. The Mapinguari may exist not just as a physical being, but as a symbol, an embodiment of humanity's fear, reverence, and wonder at the unknown. Whether it is an ancient survivor or a story spun from caution and mystery, one truth remains: the jungle still whispers secrets we have yet to decipher. The question is, will we ever truly listen? The Mapinguari lingers at the crossroads of legend and science, an enigma that defies easy answers. Eyewitnesses insist they have seen something beyond the ordinary, yet researchers have found no undeniable proof. Perhaps this is a story of belief itself, of how the human mind seeks to understand the unexplainable, to give form to the mysteries lurking just beyond our reach. And in that search, we are reminded that even in an age of science and reason, wonder still thrives. What if the truth is something stranger than we imagine? A creature neither entirely real nor entirely fiction, but existing in the space between. An echo of the past, a warning of the present, a question that time has yet to answer. The Amazon remains one of the last true frontiers, a place where the known world meets the unknown. And where mystery exists, so too does the possibility of discovery. Now, we turn to you. Do you believe the Mapinguari is real, an undiscovered species hiding in the vast Amazon? Or is it a myth, a story woven from fear, tradition, and lost history? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's unravel this mystery together. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's strangest mysteries. Until next time, stay curious, because the truth is always waiting to be found.